In the previous video, we talked about how you should calculate not only the construction cost, but the running costs of the house and why this is really important. If you go the traditional way with the architect and the builder and designer, the main risk is that this is one of the kind, the custom home. Your builder has never built it. Of course, with our house, you also need a builder, but we have eliminated a number of mistakes he can make. With a custom home, there are loads of mistakes they can make. For example, if a car company works out the new model, they spend years, hundreds of engineers, they do crash tests, they do road tests, and then when they finally release the new model, they have to call back 500 cars because all the brakes are wrong. Even then they make mistakes. But if you do something which is one-off, well, there are loads and loads of more mistakes to be made. So that is a real benefit of standard home. And as I said in a previous video, we kind of stand in between of custom home and the cookie cutter home, because we have customization options. These are penciled in the price and they're really affordable. You can still customize, but not to the full extent. If you want a Rapunzel tower in the corner, well, you can't get that from us. Some people don't like A-frames because of their shape. I explained in a previous video why this is a very rational shape. But yes, that is true. Not everybody likes it. And if you feel that this is not for you, it means it's not for you. That's okay. I think if I line up 10 people from street and show them our A-frames and ask, would you go for it? 8 people would say no. This is a niche product. We are fully aware of that. This is a product which is meant for people who, above all, prefer functionality. Well, there are people, of course, who like the design, who like the triangular shape, and that's good too. There is one more really objective objections. I can't get the building permit for this. Yes, if you are building within the city limits, that might be a problem with A-frames. In many cities, they just don't allow those. And I've even had customers who have sold their plot in the city and bought the rural one because they prefer this functional part of our houses. And well, rural plots are more greener and cheaper. You can get a bigger plot outside of the city. Plus, you have opportunities what you don't have in the city. For example, I bought 10 hectares of forest and I built my house in the middle of the forest. I'm fully off-grid. I burn my own wood. I don't have any bills. My life quality improved a lot. So, in conclusion, your construction cost and upkeep cost together within 30-40 years is your total cost. Your upkeep costs, the two main players are actually the mortgage you pay and then heating and cooling. These are the biggest costs. Also the maintenance. And the mortgage cost depends on the land, the location you chose. Land is more expensive in some areas, cheaper in the other. And the construction cost, materials you choose, the size of the house you choose. Do you need all that space and so on? So construction cost equals mortgage cost in the future. Less money you spend on construction, less money you have to lend from the bank against the interest. And heating and cooling, also think it through carefully. If you are in the hot area, go for lighter roof colors. That helps to reduce the cooling cost, sometimes significantly. Insulation materials you are going to use. We put together a simple online calculator to help you to figure out these costs and compare. So you can go and find it from here. be sure to subscribe, because we are producing, additionally to this series, some more interesting stuff for you to see in the near future. Take care.